So you've had a great season so far. You had another North American Championship in Texas. Kind of tell us about that race. Kind of walk us through that a little bit.
That race was like the perfect storm. The weather was absolutely phenomenal for race day. And the field was a bunch of really good runners who just all happened to come off the bike at the same time. I got out of the water a little bit behind that group, so I had to work pretty hard to bridge up. But yeah, we all got off the bike within a short distance of each other, and so it was just a recipe for a fast day when you have that many guys who can run, low 240s or under 240, as it turned out, all kind of fighting from mile one. So I ended up running with Ivan Tatukin on my hip for about 25 miles and was finally able to shake him a little bit at the very end and get a 20-second gap. It was all to take the third title there. So.
That's awesome. And I know they called that the world record at the Ironman distance, and there was a little bit of controversy about that. What's your take on that whole thing?
Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in. Tim Don also has the same coach as I do, so it was there's nuances of every course, whether it's a wetsuit or whether you get if you're in the front you get a motorbike, or a lot of the courses are a little bit short here or there, and there was a lot of issues surrounding that. The disappointing thing to me was that there was just no way that people could watch the race. I think. Especially on the men's side, if they would have been able to watch that race unfold and just see, two guys gutting it out until the very end, I would have had a much different take on the race. But it is what it is. I think coverage on all those races is going to be much better going forward now that Ironman signed a good deal with Facebook. It sounds like so. Hopefully that situation is a little bit better for the viewers and the fans back at home. But at the end of the day, Ironman gave it the title of world record, so I might as well own it.
Great, I love that attitude. So coming back to this year, coming back to Saturday, we've got a few names out, Jan, Ben Hoffman. With those guys being absent, how does that affect your race at all? What does that do to you?
Yeah, I don't know how it affects my race specifically. I don't plan on, or I probably wasn't going to be swimming with those guys. But it does change the dynamics quite a bit. Jan and Ben, and Boris Stein's out too. Those guys really have dictated things on the bike in the past, and so I think that front group, the runners are a little bit happy in there that the people who were driving the pace before, but there's such a strong group of second pack swimmers who are really solid on the bike this year that who knows how it's going to shake out. We've been trying to strategize and talk the race through in hypothetical situations, but at the end of the day, I've just got to be prepared to trust the training that I put in, and if it means riding alone, it means riding alone, and really doing everything I can to get off the bike feeling good and set up the run, which has been, when I run well, I race well. So that's what the plan is.
Sounds like a good plan. Well, best of luck on Saturday, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you much.